Dude, we have a major sunburn right now, and this backpack is not helping at all. We have a separate 100% dedicated topic to what is going on in the TikTok realm, the TikTok space. And if you guys do follow me outside of social media, if you follow, I say outside of social media because YouTube has become the new like off tabs, if you know what I mean. It's not like the up-to-date information because people have to edit this long form content, and it's overall just it's not that high stimulating shit. So that's a gun. So what I want to talk about, this is big data. This is big for anyone that's in technology right now. If you see what is going on in the world, it is absolutely insane. You've seen in video AI, the first AI generative video models, right? You've seen the Sora AI, how crazy detailed all this image is. Like, how do you know this is not AI? Maybe the lens flare. Oh, you can type that in and then kind of put a focal lens on something like that. Make sure you type in that focal lens. Bro, this couldn't even be real. How do you know what you trust online? How do you know? And the only reason you're going to be able to tell is when you're doing crazy shit like this. You're constantly like, it's getting so advanced, and I'm trying to keep it simple as far as like the people that aren't techie, but to guys that are tech bros, you guys understand this. The amount of data collection that is going on right now and feeding this AI is insane. It's getting to a point where it's scaring me because we had this recent thing, it was the T app, and it was talking about data breach and all sorts of stuff, and I'm like, oh my God, what if someone plugged this into an AI bot? Oh my gosh. And that's the dangers of it. What if you take a bot and you run it on a localized system, you run it on a localized server, and it's built around one thing. If it's built around one thing, then you can collect that data, and once that data finally comes down and you can organize shit, bro, you can weaponize AI, is all it is. That's all I'm saying. And maybe it is already weaponized, maybe it's already happened, and we're just waiting for the end times. But it's getting to that point where you almost have to get off the social media. You have to get off to the point where you just don't fuck with those type of people, right? And we're taking a different route. We're taking a different route on social media, and that's why I'm scared of what's going on in the world. And I'm more tuned into long form content, shaky cameras, people breathing within their talking, shit you gotta pick up on cues. A lot of the stuff I've been seeing on the internet, it's like AI infiltrated, bro. And for you guys that did jailbreaking back in 2014, for you guys that did jailbreaking like early like 2010s, 2015, around that area, you know what I'm talking about. This is when they were playing with the generative AI. There's a groundhog over there. They were playing with the generative AI, and you would notice the fingers and the hands, and they're like, oh, bless this, da, 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 da. Not making fun of Indian accents, I'm just saying that was the videos back then. If you wanted to jailbreak your device, you're letting an Indian in your phone. I'm just let you know what's happening. So, in all honesty, you're either going to learn how to adapt with it or you're not, right? So if you didn't know how to use Node.js, if you didn't know how to use Python, if you didn't know how to use all these things, that information is there. But are you going to sit down and are you going to learn this C code? Or are you going to be like, ChatGPT, edit these variables, this is what I want, here you go. And you almost have to start thinking in parameters, right? They say prompting is the future of the jobs, right? If you're living in this world, you're gonna have to get good at prompting AI, whether you want to or not, whether it's going to be a creative outlet or not, you have to, 100%. So, prompting. Think in parameters. So when I go to code something and I want to, say I want to program an app, right? I want to program a fitness app. Well, that consists of a billion different things. One connects to an Apple Watch, one has a different back end, one has a front end. So you, hey, also check out, this is our local park. It's pretty beautiful, actually. I don't normally go for walks, but this was an exception for today. All I'm saying is the time we're living in is if you don't learn to prompt, you're not gonna learn how to elevate your own business, right? We're gonna go to a self-sufficient business model as people. So where's that leave currency? A lot of people panic. Like the people out of my job, they're like, why don't you give a fuck about this job? I'm like, I really don't care about it. You know why? Because they're like, oh, AI ain't gonna take my job, AI ain't gonna do that. Do you not know what you are working over there? As an engineer, if you're tuning into my channel and you're an engineer out here at the railroad, what are you doing over there? You are training the AI module, the data, they're collecting the data on these PTC systems, and when they're collecting it, it's being sent back to a server. So your footage, your tonnage, where you're notching off, where you're at, the terrain, it is mapping all of this stuff in just a huge conglomerate of information. So you can't tell me that AI is not gonna take your job. It's a full-on data set. Full data set mapping all these. Like when it was mapping the tonnage, it was mapping the footage, mapping the area of the map. And they have this all mapped out already. It's just a point of where that's gonna be the point where it takes over. So they're gonna integrate these systems slowly. I'm sure it'll take an engineer's job before it'll take a conductor's job. But slowly you're just starting to see that. And so what's that become? This becomes the new monetizable asset right here. Realness, online teaching. Like if I could show you guys how to get fit in under 30 days and lose 10 pounds of fat, by all means, I'm gonna do that. So I like to refer, maybe I could put a Bible verse up here, but lean not on your own understanding. We're not meant to know it all. And we are living in the age of information, but people are spiritually dead. They're walking, people are out here sleeping and don't know what's going on. So I'm not gonna sit here and be like, wake up, Neo. I'm gonna sit here and be like, go watch the fucking Matrix.